Let me tell you something about these upcoming fights. We have the Charlo sisters. We have Lomachenko versus Teofimo. We have Naoya Inoue fighting the Aussie bum. We have Josh Taylor fighting the Thai ladyboy. We have White versus the Russian Iceman too. Let's hope he gets sparked out again, It's an alright schedule. I have to say that, But with the Charlo card, that's obviously the best one. It's a real interesting one, especially the older brother Jamal versus the Derevyanchenko. Now, a lot of people say Derevyanchenko beat Triple G. I have to disagree. I don't think he beat Triple G. But I think he did a very good job, of course. He made it a close fight. I had it 114 to 113 for Golovkin. Derevyanchenko also had a close fight with Jacobs, as we know. And with Jack Kokay. Now it's interesting to note that both in the Jack Kokay fight and the Golovkin fight, he had trouble with the jab. He was constantly getting pushed back with the jab. And I don't mean pushed back as in literally pushed back, I mean his head snapping back. Now, interestingly enough, Jamal, he has a pretty decent stick. He knows how to use it. His fundamentals are great. He doesn't know really how to set punches up that well. And that's what makes it interesting. He seems to have a size advantage in this fight. Derevyanchenko has short arms and a short physique. He's most efficient on the inside and mid-range. Charlo, he will have to keep this fight on the outside if he wants to win, in my opinion. Because if not, he will be caught out of position. He'll be backed up with combination punching. And of course, that results in if he doesn't get a gift, but in my opinion, it will result in a loss. Now, of course, we have seen Charlo also knock people down with the jabs. Derevyanchenko has been knocked down before, 2 times. He might get knocked down again. First Jacobs, it was in the first round. First Golovkin, it was also early in the fight. So that is a danger. That can cost him the fight. Now for the other fight, the other Charlo brother, Jason Rosario versus Jamel. I don't see a lot of hopes for Jason Rosario. And why? You might ask me why. Well, first of all, he does seem to have okay punch resistance, but he doesn't have a granite chin. We know Jamel can end a fight with one punch. We also know Jason Rosario has been knocked out before by Gallimore, for example, and he has been hurt as well. And versus J-Rock, Julian Williams, he had a significant size advantage. And we know Julian Williams, he has a shaky chin. So that was a good matchup for him. He really was a banana skin opponent. And this fight, it's a bit different. I expect Jason Rosario to try and catch and counter, but I don't think he will bother Charlo that much. His power also won't. I think Jamel has a pretty decent chin, and I think he would have no trouble to hit Jason Rosario clean. And at one point the fight probably ends. Jason Rosario will probably go down. Now, I'm really interested in seeing Jamel versus Arislandi Lara. Now, some people might say, he's old now. Well, he is old now. But there's a thing here. Jamel doesn't seem to be all that great versus southpaws, interestingly enough. Austin Trout gave him a lot of trouble. And we also know he's not the best at setting his punches up. He likes to swing wildly at times, especially in his recent fights. He fell in love with his power. So Lara is good at avoiding big shots while swinging shots, and he's good at sharp countering in between. Moving around the ring a little bit less now. His footwork has depleted a bit, but he's still a solid fighter. He knows really how to box. So if Jamel boxes with Lara, I wouldn't say he's the most efficient pressure fighter. So we could see a really interesting matchup. We could see Jamel getting outboxed. So I'm really interested in that one. Well, that's it for today, and I'm signing off. It was the Hawk.